You're not seen as someone who matters. It hurts to hear, but it's reality. When you speak, people check their phones. When you suggest something, your idea gets ignored. It's like your presence doesn't even make a difference. And the worst part? You've gotten used to it. But this isn't your fault. Yet. The world works in a brutal way. People judge you before you even open your mouth. Your posture, your tone of voice, your energy, everything communicates something before a single word comes out. And if what you project is weakness, doubt, or a desperate need for approval, you're done. You become invisible. But there's a way to flip the script. And no, it's not about shouting louder or forcing people to respect you. The solution is something far more powerful. Silent authority. It's about how you walk into a room and automatically command attention. Here's the harsh reality. There are 9 brutal truths no one had the guts to throw in your face before. 9 mistakes that make you look weak, irrelevant, disposable, and until you understand them, you can forget about being taken seriously. But here's the good news, or the slap in the face you probably needed. If you change these 9 things, the way the world treats you will change too. But let me warn you, this isn't for the weak. If you want to keep lying to yourself and living like an extra in someone else's movie, go ahead and close this video now. But if you actually want respect, listen till the end. Truth number 2. Your voice is sabotaging you. You know that person who always sounds like they're asking for permission? Their tone rises at the end of every sentence, like they're unsure of what they're saying. That destroys credibility. It makes you sound like even you don't believe yourself. And here's another fatal mistake: talking too fast. It screams insecurity, like you're rushing through your words before someone cuts you off. People who speak this way automatically position themselves as low value. People who are taken seriously have weight in their voice. They speak slowly, firmly, with strategic pauses that hold attention. They don't need to shout, they just speak like what they're saying matters. Truth number 3. You act like a background character. Look around. Who controls any room? The ones who speak less, but when they do, everyone listens. These people carry a different presence, something you feel before they even say a word. But most people do the exact opposite. They shrink, hunched shoulders, head down, hesitant movements, always waiting for some invisible permission to exist. If you act like that, you're basically screaming, "I'm insignificant." A simple fix: expand your presence. Shoulders back, chin slightly up, walk with firm steps. Speak less, but with more intention. People who act like leaders don't beg for attention. They naturally attract it. Truth number 4. You seek approval instead of respect. Want to know the fastest way to kill any chance of being taken seriously? Thinking you need to be liked by everyone. The people who actually make an impact don't chase approval. They have standards, values, and don't bend them just to be accepted. People who desperately seek approval end up shaping themselves into whatever others expect. That signals weakness. And weakness breeds disrespect, not admiration. The solution is clear. Stop justifying yourself all the time. If you believe in something, stand by it. If you say no, stick to it. Your self-respect sets the tone for how the world sees you. Truth number 5. You talk too much and do too little. A lot of people think they'll be taken seriously by talking everyone's ears off. Long explanations, endless justifications, big promises that never turn into action. People like this become background noise, and nobody listens to noise. People with real influence talk less and do more. They're the ones who say, "I'll take care of it," and actually get it done. They don't over-explain, they deliver results. Respect doesn't come from what you say you'll do. It comes from what you do without needing to announce it. Want to be taken seriously? Impress people with your impact, not with the amount of words you throw around. Truth number 6. You don't control your energy. Ever noticed how some people walk into a room and everything shifts? They haven't said a word, but they've already commanded attention. That's energy. But most people walk in drained. They speak like they're exhausted, move like they're unsure if they even belong there. That kind of energy makes people ignore you before they even realize they're doing it. Want to change that? Walk into places like you already matter. Breathe steadily, walk with purpose, hold eye contact. This isn't arrogance, it's owning your space so others recognize it too. Truth number 7, you surround yourself with the wrong people. If you hang around people who don't respect you, you will never be taken seriously. Your environment shapes how you see yourself. And if you're constantly surrounded by people who laugh at your plans, dismiss your ideas, and bring you down, guess what happens? You become exactly that. Serious, focused, and respected people stay away from toxic environments. They're selective about who they spend time with because they know it impacts their mindset. If you want the world to see you differently, start by filtering who gets access to your life. Respect starts with you. Truth number 8. You're too available. What's common loses value. What's always accessible is never respected. If you're the person who always replies instantly, always says yes to every invite, and is always available, you've turned yourself into something disposable. The most respected people are selective. They don't pick up every call. They don't accept every invitation. They make others feel like access to them is a privilege. Start valuing yourself. Set boundaries. It triggers a psychological effect. People start seeing you as someone important. Truth number 9. You don't stand your ground. The harshest truth, if you don't stand your ground, someone else will put you in your place. At work, in your family, in any social setting, the game is always the same. People who enforce their own boundaries force others to respect them too. People who avoid conflict, let things slide, stay silent, become doormats. And here's the secret. Standing your ground isn't about being aggressive. It's about being non-negotiable on what matters to you. Try this. Next time someone talks down to you, don't laugh nervously, don't look away. Hold your posture, make eye contact, and watch how everything shifts instantly. And here we are, 9 brutal truths later. And the real question is, are you going to keep living as a background character in your own life? Or are you finally going to step up and demand respect? Because honestly, if you still don't get it after all this, maybe you deserve to keep being treated like a nobody. The world doesn't owe you anything. People aren't going to wake up one day and magically decide you matter. You have to force your way into that space. And if you think that's unfair, if you want to say, but I'm a good person, congratulations. You're just another nice, invisible guy in the crowd. Want respect? Stop asking for it and start demanding it. How? Simple. Make yourself impossible to ignore. You know what's funny? Most people are addicted to being underestimated. You love playing the victim because it saves you from the responsibility of changing. But, like Jordan Peterson says in 12 Rules for Life, be the person people call when there's a real problem to solve. That means stop being weak. Stop being needy. Stop begging for attention like a puppy wagging its tail for scraps of validation. So, what's it going to be? Are you closing this video and staying a nobody? Or are you finally deciding enough is enough? Because at the end of the day, the world doesn't care about how you feel. It only respects what you become. Now lift your damn head up, drop that pathetic look, and go take what's yours.